What happened to TAHIDI high actors wenye ulikuwa mnawatch? Hata mimi niliwatch kwanza, mimi siwezi kataa. Nilikuwa na watching TAHIDI high. So I wonder what happened. Sasa ukienda home cheki TV hivi unapata actors wengi wamechange ama actors wenye tulikuwa tumewazoea wako. So acha tusikie rada ilikuwa gani.
According to Abel Mutua or Mkurugenzi or Freddy, the show was getting close to 4.5 million viewers every week.
TV sets 4.5 million. So kama KJ iko na an average of
imagine 4.5 million TV station, like nyinyi mmeshika wase wote kwa hiyo ni kama live alafu uko na viewers 4.5 million. You can imagine that.
5
hizo ni 20. Guess how many guys walikuwa wanaona?
So big was the show that the boss ordered their salaries to be tripled.
The salary was
Alafu apart from 4.5 million viewers, bado TV station moja iko na wase kama 20 hapo. Iko na wase kama 30. Kwanza kama ni nini? Kani center.
tripled. Na tukapatiwa thou on top just in case uniform imeraruka, viatu zinanid kufanya
10 episodes.
Abel Mutua or Freddy is part of the cast that made us love TAHIDI High, not forgetting other stars like Omosh Kizangila, Miss Morgan, Teacher Kilunda,
Omosh aligeuka kuwa pastor. Zio kama mmecheki ama mmenotice.
Shish, Tanya, Melvin, Pierre Makehena, Mr. Tembo, and the list is long. This is the team of lucky actors in that almost everyone in the show became a star, unlike the actors who came after them. It's safe to say that TAHIDI High was responsible for the success of all these actors. With time, a lot of the actors quit the show. Some capitalized their fame while others didn't. In the past, we've had disturbing stories about the actors, and some of the actors have emerged to discuss their struggle.
Ngoja, what was that? Kidogo.
Disturbing stories about
4 times Omosh, his family have appealed for assistance from Kenyans. Okay.
the actors, and some of the actors have emerged to discuss their struggles, with the common struggle being alcoholism. By now we know the story of Omosh, but there are more stories.
Natoka kwa nyumba nang'ara na kuna malenda.
This makes me ask a bunch of different questions. Can we really blame them? Where did they go wrong? And also, what are they currently doing? Let's find out. Remember to like this video and subscribe if
avoid pompe at all cost, man. Kaujui life yako iko about kuenda aje, achana tuna hiyo pombe. Make sure kwanza unajua life yako inaenda aje, ndio ukilewa you are sure uko na akiba. Like the video,
if
man.
you enjoyed this content, also follow me on Instagram at ongori.reports, and you can support this channel via M-Pesa and send something big. TAHIDI High was a Kenyan show that began in 2006 and aired every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. on Citizen Television. The cast, which featured some big names like Mr. Tembo, Miss Morgan, OJ, Freddy, Shish, and Tanya, captivated fans with the exact replication of the troublesome moments in high school. All the actors in the show made TAHIDI High worth watching. Some were watching because they loved Omosh, some loved OJ,
Hata mimi ilikuwa tu Omosh, nilikuwa na watch Omosh.
or others loved Freddy. I was watching because of people like Tanya, Shish, Pierre Makehena. You all know why. Even though we had a liking for certain actors, we can't say there was a lesser actor because every actor skillfully brought their distinct character to life. The program highlighted school life and the various challenges faced by both the students and staff members, and also the ideal way to address the challenges. The show was growing day by day, attracting millions of viewers across Kenya. It was a family show, so anyone could watch.
Hebu niambie hapo chini wewe ulikuwa na watch juu ya nani? Na alikuwa na make sure ulikuwa na watch juu ya nani? Wewe niambie tu hivyo.
And that made it grow exponentially. It became one of the most watched programs in Kenya in the early 2000s. It gained a cult-like following, developing a vast and faithful audience who watched every episode. To date, fans still talk about the show, and the characters are still celebrated. Gradually, some actors left the show while others had to quit after it was discontinued in 2020 due to the outbreak of COVID-19. A few went on to thrive in acting or other fields, whereas
So hii show imekuwa ever 2006 and still hadi 2020 ikiwa aired daily since 2006. Yo! Pause. Hiyo ni miaka ngapi? 2006 hadi 2020. Hiyo ni 14 years again.
others' careers dwindled after the show came to an end. So, what happened? Let's start with Dennis Mugo, or OJ. In the show, OJ was a bad boy. He was also Freddy's friend and partner in crime. Their chemistry was so strong that they could act seamlessly without needing a script.
OJ, you must be delusional because Tanya and I are together.
His acting skills earned him a spotlight at such a tender age. However, his sudden and quiet departure from the show left fans speculating about what had happened to him. Speaking during a past interview, OJ revealed that his life was never the same again during his time off the screens.
I was director at TAHIDI High for a period of time. Then kwa sababu ya sherehe mob, nikaiko to the assistant director.
Through his
Sherehe mob. So that means pombe ama.
YouTube channel, OJ Flicks, in October 2020, he narrated how the fame that came with the show
It
saw
must
him
be,
get
man. Sherehe mingi alafu kushushwa cheo. Hiyo inamaanisha tu tei.
deep into alcoholism.
Exactly.
That his family booked him at a rehab center. On the scheduled day to check in, he refused to go, insisting that he would overcome his struggles on his own. In the previous elections in 2022, he vied for the Member of County Assembly seat, or MCA, for Ruguru Ngandori ward in Embu on a UDA ticket but was defeated by Harrison Sami. He also worked for the Embu County government in the Department of Youth Empowerment and Sports, overseeing the Talent Academy and managing the entire facility. He also got into hosting events and seems to be doing okay. Another actor who fell into alcoholism is Mr. Meposi, the teacher. In 2021, Mr. Meposi, or Bernard Mwangi, shared his struggle with alcoholism and discussed how difficult working conditions led actors to live their lives without proper planning. During the interview with The Nation, he said that he resorted to alcoholism to numb the constant feeling of guilt that he had failed to provide for his family.
Bro, mbona every reason watu wana fall off ama watu wanaanguka ama watu wana fail kwa maisha inakuanga alcoholism? That's like 60% main reason. Na sijaijua mbona, like unafaa kuwa careful.
Before indulging in alcohol, Mweposi revealed that he was a staunch believer who often preached the word of God. It was until he joined the production that things went south for him. According to him, in all his youth, he never consumed alcohol. He was a very upright person that loved God and even preached his word here and there. Even when he was joining TAHIDI High, he was very clean, but unfortunately, he slipped. It was while he was acting in TAHIDI High that he started taking alcohol, but it got worse in 2011 when his family split. Owing to this fact, he became depressed and sank deeper into alcohol. According to him, the inconsistent and underpayment that came with the job only drove him deeper into alcoholism and depression. In his words, he said, "Before TAHIDI High, I was working with Citizen Television on a contract basis. I had hoped to venture into news reporting and get a permanent position, but that didn't happen. So when my contract ended, I was left jobless and at the same time needed to provide for my family. I was already known out there as an actor, and people expected so much from me, including my family and friends." Meposi added that he doesn't
Ndio inakuanga reason. First reason, ukishaonekana TV. Wanaonanga ukijana ame make it, ukijana zio, ukijana ndio anafaa kuinua familia. Unapata shughuli zingine mingi yenye uko una expect. Na at the end inakuwa tu
think he'll ever
sulu.
go back to mainstream acting. because actors get really frustrated when it comes to getting paid. You have a big name out there, but no money in your pocket. In 2022, he relocated to Karatina in Nyeri to pursue farming, specifically focusing on growing chili for export purposes, and appealed to Kenyans to help him attain that dream. Angel Waroinge, or Miss Morgan, is another notable character. In TAHIDI High, Miss Morgan was the strict deputy principal. She captivated the audience with her performance.
Now listen here, Mr. Kilunda. I have no idea what point you're pulling across, but can you first attend to those students? Because they're all alone like sheep without a shepherd.
Now fast forward to 2021, Miss Morgan, during an interview with Masai Japani on Radio Jambo, addressed the rise of addiction cases among TAHIDI High cast members, explaining that most individuals at the time had all the money and time to engage in any form of leisure, which largely focused on alcohol consumption. She also narrated how she sank into depression and alcoholism. I honestly don't know what caused my depression. I just felt the need to come out and speak on my struggle with depression and also alcoholism, especially in our industry. I think most celebrities fall into depression. Number one, because they are not prepared for fame. When you're famous, you become an easy target and people will judge you for the simplest thing. So you end up living life as per the expectations of society whilst trying to be yourself.
I've been through a lot. I'm just about to be 40. Yes. I needed to work on myself. I'm working on myself. Trying to get people to understand. Ni ngumu pia. Because people will judge you.
To
You
move
can
beyond
imagine all the people wenye walikuwa na act. So hiyo ni kama close to all of them.
the character, Miss Morgan enrolled in a psychology program and also embarked on acting as well as mentorship and program tours across various schools in Kenya. Additionally, Miss Morgan represented major brands such as Naivas and Faulu as a brand ambassador. On March 11th, 2021, she began a YouTube channel, Angel Waroinge Miss Morgan, where she talked about mental wellness and her weight loss journey, interviewing notable individuals in Kenya like
Chill a bit. Acha ni confirm kama hii YouTube channel bado ina work. Nipe sekunde mbili. Ama muendelee kusikiza story.
Angel Waroinge Miss Morgan, where she talked about mental wellness and her weight loss journey, interviewing notable individuals in Kenya like Tina Kagia and Lucy Wangoi. Even though she got into YouTube, she isn't that active, as the last time she posted a video was 2 years ago on December 23rd, 2021. Her Instagram is also not active, and it seems that she is not a big user of social media. The next person is a big user of social media, particularly TikTok, and that is Joseph Kenothia, aka Omosh.
Ndio hii channel yake. Last video alipost ilikuwa 3 years ago. Zika mnaona. 3 years ago ilikuwa na 929 views. I don't know why. Lakini acha tusikize story.
And we all know why he is so active on TikTok, because someone gifted him these things.
Aka camera, tripod, na kalights tuwili.
If you can remember, Omosh acted as a school gardener in the TAHIDI High show. In 2021, he revealed how he hit rock bottom after TAHIDI High was discontinued. Through this interview, he disclosed that he had been going for several job interviews but never got a job. He lost everything, including his wife. He was facing eviction from his home over rent arrears in excess of 100,000 Kenya shillings.
Natembea tu kwa barabara nikilia. Unaangalia ni house rent. An year sijailipa. Unaangalia ni udi watoi wanadai. Sina anything ya kuwapatia. Sina job ati nawezaenda mahali nikahustle.
In an interview with the Standard Entertainment and Lifestyle, he revealed that he took a hit financially following the outbreak of COVID-19 and the show's cancellation in 2020. And this is what Omosh said: "I cannot provide for my children. They're not wondering what I have become. It's true that I have a family. I'm sure my sister and friends have seen or heard all this, but I don't want to be a bother to anyone because they also have their own issues." So Omosh asked Kenyans of goodwill to support him in whatever they can, saying that he's open to take any job, even if he'll be getting 200 Kenyan shillings a day.
Bora tupate tu job tu, hata kadi job takuwa nafuta so pili tu ili haki ya Mungu nashukuru.
Kenyans came together to raise the funds for the actor, and well-wishers even built him a home along Kangundo Road. He later came back demanding Kenyans to help him again, but this time it was different. He only wanted 3 things.
Ninunulie tu aka kamera.
Hiyo ndo reason ukisha no nigga, that's not a great move, ama a manly move, ama a move ya mtu mwenye anataka tell story in the future ama kitu kama hiyo. Wezi omba watu mara sacha tusikie ya pili.
Tripod na lights tuwili na mic. Sasa niwache.
Now Miss Morgan was not happy with this, and she made a video saying that she's disappointed with Omosh.
You're crying wolf. You're disappointing so many people. I will tell you this for free. We were in that situation, most of us. Some chose to accept help and they got help. Some chose change and they're changing their lives. Some chose not to get into the addiction and they're thriving.
I guess ako right. Yet I guess ako right.
Currently, Omosh seems to be doing okay. Don't worry about how he's dancing. He's not the best dancer. As by his TikTok, he looks healthier, and this is another video he posted in a church dancing for Jesus. While Omosh and Meposi have had their share of challenges, other actors are doing okay, and some took advantage of their fame to seamlessly explore new acting ventures. Abel Mutua is one of those actors. Abel Mutua, better known as Freddy,
Alijua Kenya anasaka, si ndio?
stood out on the show, and we talked about his chemistry with OJ. Abel Mutua stayed active both on camera and behind the scenes. He wrote the scripts for various local shows such as The Real Housewives of Kawangware, Hapakule News, Mother-in-Law, and LOL Show, just to name a few. He also starred in the comedy hit series Undercover alongside Timothy Kimani or Njugush. Abel Mutua is also behind the production of Click Click Bang and A Grand Little Lie. Additionally, he co-founded Philip Productions and also runs his own YouTube channel, which has amassed close to 645,000 subscribers. Another success story is the story of Philip Karanja, or Melvin. On the show, Melvin played a quiet character who was easily provoked by his colleagues. In real life, Philip Karanja has established himself as a key player in the film industry. He co-owns Philip Productions with Abel Mutua and previously worked as a film director at Royal Media Services. He has produced local shows such as Suna Joni, The Real Housewives of Kawangware, Click Click Bang, and A Grand Little Lie. He also has a YouTube channel where he runs a program called Becoming CEO, hosting notable figures like Lynn Ngugi, Caliph Cairo, and the President William Ruto.
Gorgeous, just sikuwaiona kali hosting president. I never knew. Acha nitaenda nicheck.
Now let's talk about Sarah Hassan. Sarah Hassan made a name for herself as Tanya in TAHIDI High, a role that earned her the Chat Award for Best Actress in 2010 and 2011. In 2013, she took over Noni Gathoni's role as the main host of The Wedding Show on Citizen Television, continuing until December 2014. In 2021, she won the Best Lead Actress in a Film Just in Time at the Kalash International Awards and Best Film at the AMVCA Awards 2021 for Crime and Justice, the first ever Showmax original series in Kenya. She also starred in several series, including Demigods, Saints and Changes, and played the lead role in Citizen TV's Zora show and features in the Zari series where she plays the role of Nina. Similar to Sarah Hassan, Jackie Matubia was also an actress in the Zora series where she played the character Nana. Jackie Matubia acted as Jolene in the Tahidi High show.
Hapa by there alikuwa na different, hata sikuwa najua ni yeye.
2019, during an interview with Parents Magazine, she revealed that she left the show after getting pregnant. At one time, she worked with Switch Television before moving to Rainbow Television. She is very active on social media, regularly posting on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. She also runs her own business, Fabulously Forward, which deals with selling health and beauty products. If you remember Tony, then I know you remember a cheeky student who didn't obey teachers. In normal life, Tony is a different person. He was actually a gospel artist and released several songs like Kama David. He left Tahidi High after 9 years, following pressure from the fans. After that, he got a chance to work in the government as a driver.
Ilikuwa fun pia. But ilifika place nikaanza kufeel need yangu ya art ina take over, you know. E8 to 5. It's not my thing.
After quitting his job, life was not easy. He even contemplated committing suicide. A friend advised him to move to Germany, and things got better. In 2022, he made several short films and a YouTube series called Wajesinta's Family. He was also part of the popular local production, The Real Housewives of Kawangware, featuring in a number of episodes as a musician. Currently, he seems to be doing fine. He often posts on TikTok, entertaining his fans and sharing details about his daily life. The next actor needs no introduction. That is Ted Kitana.
Square Joe Boys by then, man, nimechill.
Mr. Kilunda. He was well known for his stern demeanor, which firmly maintained discipline among students. At times, he went to the extremes, annoying the students and even the audience. Unlike some of his colleagues, Kilunda managed to stay afloat. When the show ended in 2020, he decided to move to his rural area back in Machakos County and established a number of businesses. He owns a salon and a barber shop and also engages in mixed farming. He revealed in a past interview that he has employed several locals to help run his businesses. According to him, village life is actually the best. Food is fresh, there's no pressure, as he has everything he needs there.
It's a good life. It's actually the best. The air is fresh, food is fresh in the shamba. It's good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And there's no pressure.
He had no plans of going back to the city, especially because Tahidi High was halted. But even though Tahidi High was discontinued, Mr. Kilunda was open to acting opportunities. Teacher Karimi, or Geoffrey Githai Njogu, also managed to do something meaningful with his life. In the show, Teacher Karimi, just like Kilunda, was a strict disciplinarian at Tahidi High. After his time at
Alikuanga
Tahidi,
deputy ama alikuanga what?
he used his counseling background to become a motivational speaker. His fluency in both Swahili and English also enabled him to connect with a wider audience. Teacher Karimi travels to various schools to mentor the students. He has also featured in a number of adverts and also does voice-over commercials. This is one actor that we all remember, Mr. Tembo, or Joseph Omari. At Tahidi High, Mr. Tembo was a formidable authority, known for his severe and uncompromising demeanor. He was feared by both the students and the support staff. He would go to great extremes in order to stamp his authority, even if it meant clashing with his deputy.
How much do you charge these students anyway?
That is none of your business.
After Tahidi High, Mr. Tembo focused on his family, investing in the family, which he credits for his stable and comfortable life. In a previous discussion with Hiram, a YouTuber, Mr. Tembo expressed gratitude for the financial support he continues to receive from his children, both abroad and within Kenya. which allows him to live a good life without the financial problems that many former actors face.
I also have my kids. I have kids in Norway. I have kids in Sweden. So si lazima wachunge mzee. Mambo ni mabaya, lazima wachunge mzee.
Kwa fujo.
Lydia Gitachu, or Teacher Chebi, also seems to be living a comfortable life. Teacher Chebi starred in 9 seasons and later quit the show in 2009. After there, she got cast. She's now in a show called Kina as Redemptor on Maisha Magicist. Additionally, she hosts karaoke nights at leading clubs in the city. We can't forget to mention this actress, Charlene Wangari, or Shish. On TAHIDI High, she portrayed a tough yet calm character who tried to keep off the antics of the boys in the school.
Tulikuwa tunasema ni demo maringo.
Audience with her reserved but strong presence. After TAHIDI High, she worked on several other shows including MTV's Sugar, The First Grader, America's series Sense8, Captain of Nakara, and Lost in Africa. She also established her own film company, Blackwell, which focuses on telling African stories. Finally, let's talk about Albert Kemani, or Johnny. Johnny joined the show in August 2006.
Johnny
He was part of the Bad Boys crew alongside Freddie and OJ. In 2007, as he continued to act, he joined Kenyatta University to pursue a degree in Bachelor of Commerce. He later transferred his credits to USIU in April 2010 to pursue a Bachelor of Arts degree in International Business Administration, or IBA, marketing major. He graduated in August 2013 with a second-class upper. From there, he joined Madison Insurance Company as a
amesoma.
Executive. He got another job at MediaMax Network, and in 2014, he left TAHIDI High after securing a job at Royal Media Services as an advertising and sales executive. Later, he landed a job at Ipsos Limited, one of the largest market research and polling companies globally, to work in the audience measurement service line department. That is just a fraction of what TAHIDI High gave us. We can't possibly cover every actor who was part of the show, but we all agree that their contributions helped make TAHIDI High the unforgettable series it is. Till this day, there's no Kenyan show that we can say can replace TAHIDI High. And even no one can replace people like Freddie.
By the way, kuna mtu anaweza replace watu.
OJ, Miss Morgan, and all the actors. But that is just my opinion. Tell me how you feel in the comment section
below. Tena, and juu sahi ukiangalia the future tena story na TV haishiki labda ka uko wacha. Haishiki kabisa. So sidhani kama kutakuwa na siku ati sijui ata replace hata hiyo views peke yake.
Please consider.
Yo, that was my time. That was KSF reaction. So like the video, subscribe. Thanks for watching, man. Peace.